this is Wicked Shrapnel, and I got another load of Sam's groceries for my Monster Mash, and I'm making some changes to the recipe. This cuts the price down to like less than half. So it's only $102 for all the stuff that I have on the table that will give me 30 meals. So that is like $4. It was $102. It's like $3.41 a day for 3 meals. So a little over $1 a meal. You can't beat that. You can't do that. You can't eat at McDonald's for that price. You might get like a cheeseburger, but this is I'm lowering the calories. I think this is around 1,500 and some odd calories. I haven't weighed everything out yet, but somewhere around there. So I started at like 2,800 calories, went to 2,400. Now, since I switched from beef to chicken, that's where most of the savings comes from. Because beef is like at least $5 a pound, and chicken's only like $1 something a pound. So, especially get these big frozen chicken breasts. So I got 30 pounds of chicken breast for 30 days, a pound of chicken a day. And it's not going to be exactly a pound every day because some of the chicken breasts are bigger than the others. Actually, take a look at... Oh man, some of these are stuck together. But I mean, you know, like this one's smaller than this one. I think there's about, let's see how many are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, it's hard to count them. But I'm guessing they're somewhere around 30. Hopefully. But like, it's not gonna be, like one day I might have 3/4 of a pound of the chicken, smaller breast, and then other days I might have 1.25 pounds or something, you know, with the bigger breast. But in the end, after 30 days, I'll eat 30 pounds of chicken, and it averages out to 1 pound a day. And another thing I did, I switched up these little mini peppers, which are cheaper. And I'll probably do 2 of these. I got 4 bags of these, and they were like $4, somewhere around there a piece. And the other ones I had were like $5 and something, but I had to get 5 bags of them. So that, let me see how much these weigh. 2 of these peppers, 2.3 ounces. I forget how much a whole green pepper was. I think it was around 5 ounces. I don't know, I might end up doing more. Maybe 3 peppers each. 3.5 ounces. We'll see. See how many I can get. And I got the carrots. Carrots are cheap and nutritious and delicious. And these baby carrots, you don't have to like, you know, skin them or prepare them. You just take a handful of them and throw them in the bag. And of course I got some spinach. I got, what is this, 5-pound bag? How many pounds is this? I don't know. It's a lot of spinach. 40 ounces. A lot of spinach. So I'm gonna start breaking this up. And last time I had red potatoes. This time I went with these premium gold potatoes. And they're a little smaller. And I only got 1 bag, and last month I had 2 bags, so I'm cutting my potato intake. I'm not sure how many are in here. I'll probably put just like one potato in, and I'll probably have some left over that I could throw 1 in the pot extra every once in a while. All right, well, let's do 1. I'll do the first one for you. This is a cheap way to eat pretty healthy every day. this chicken's gonna move out of my way. I'm gonna cut these. I'm gonna start with 3. And these ones, I'm not gonna dice them all up. I'm just gonna cut the little stem off and throw them in the pot. I'm trying to make the whole prep process even easier, as easy as possible, because I'm lazy. I don't like spending a lot of time doing this. So one of these potatoes, that one's 3.95, 2.82, 3.07, we'll say 3, average out to 3. We'll put, probably do 2 of these. I wonder if there's 60 potatoes in there. Maybe if they're little, I can throw an extra one. But 3 ounces of potato, I think is good. And carrots. How much, let me see how much these peppers weighed. 3 peppers, 3.14 ounces. I gotta update my recipe in my chronometer. Mini peppers, 2 ounces. What did I say? Let's just say 3 ounces. 3 ounces is 85 grams. So that's good. And the potato, what did we say, was about 3 ounces? Well, that one's almost 4. Let's say 3.5. And the carrots, usually do about 2 handfuls. So we'll weigh them again. That's 7.83 ounces. Call it 7.5. Dump you in there. And the only thing I'm missing is the spinach. Top it off the spinach. Last month I had some mushrooms too. They didn't have any diced mushrooms. I didn't feel like cutting them up. So let's see, 1 handful, I think 2 handfuls of spinach. Say that much. About 6 ounces of spinach. All right, 4.5 before. So just updating. Oh, I'm dropping some spinach, dropping it. There we go. A lot of spinach. And spinach cooks down to almost nothing. You don't even see an individual leaf after it's all mashed up. So there we go. That's a day's meal, which is nutritious and delicious. And I guess with like the spices, I use a bunch of different spices, so which of the spices probably adds an extra 25 cents a day. I do dump a can of green beans in there with all the water that's in the canned green beans to help cook it. And I also switched from the bone broth to just regular chicken broth, which might not have, you know, all the other nutritional qualities of bone broth, but I didn't think it was worth like 3 times the price of just chicken broth. As far as flavor goes, you don't really notice a difference. So I'm gonna finish breaking these all out, and I just wanted to give you an update on like how I'm changing my recipe. I'm trying to reduce the calories because over the holidays I did indulge myself quite a bit for the 12 days of Christmas I spent in Ohio, but I've already got my weight down to lower than it was before I went on Christmas break. So I'm just looking to cut calories down, and I really do need to exercise more, But since I'm not exercising that much, I need to reduce the calories. So that's what this is all about. I'm being pretty inactive, so I need to reduce my calorie intake. All right, I'll break these up. I'll show you them all stocked up in the freezer when I'm done. All right, I got all the meals prepared, but I ran out of spinach for like the last 10. So 10 of them in there don't have any spinach in them. I bought 3 bags of spinach, but probably if I go back and look at the videos from before, I think I need like 5 bags. So I don't know why I thought I needed 3. I didn't do the calculation. I just bought what I thought I bought before, but I must have remembered wrong. But there's all the meals, and I'll just have to buy a couple more bags of spinach and pack up those other ones. And I did buy some cheat stuff down there. There's a tub of cookies and cream ice cream that I will have every once in a while, because you gotta treat yourself right every once in a while and give yourself a treat. But for most days, it's gonna be just this. So it's pretty cheap and still delicious, and I'm gonna keep doing it for the foreseeable future. So I hope that you like this video. Let me know if you tried out this diet, if you've made any adjustments, what you've added. I know somebody told me they got this Tone's garlic salt, and it's pretty good. I made some with it. I kind of just add a few sprinkles now to each batch. Just add a little extra flavor. But it's good. Parse garlic salt. Alright guys, it's the next day, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is to prepare the Monster Mash. Dump it all in. I kind of push the meat, whether it was beef or chicken, to the bottom. It helps it cook it better if it's in the juices. And then I dump a can of Members Mark green beans in there with all the water that's in there. That helps with the steaming. And I've been using just regular chicken broth, which is cheap, much cheaper than the bone broth. Put about a cup in there, but I don't measure it. I just go like that until I think it's a cup. And then I put all my spices in. I got some red pepper, just a few shakes. I don't measure any of this out either. Put some of that garlic salt in. A few shakes. Paprika. A few shakes. Some cumin. Few shakes, some crushed red pepper. I like mine pretty spicy, so you might not like it this spicy. Some dark chili powder. Do a little few shakes of that. Put some black pepper and ground turmeric. And put the lid on and push the manual button, and it goes to 30, and I've just been leaving it at 30. Like, it could probably cook quicker, but I think it's better when it cooks longer. So I put it in at 30. And then that's it. 30 minutes later, I got my Instant Pot meal, Monster Mash. Then I make rice. I've been using 3/4 cups of rice. So I cook that up in a separate pot and add it in there, monster mash it all up, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so it is done the cooking. I'll show you this process. Put on my 3/4 cup of rice in. So it's 3/4 cups uncooked. And I'm going to take my masher, start doing some mashing, mixing the rice in there. Mix it up. The chicken just gets shredded. Hold on. And it is very tasty. Almost reminds me of like a chicken tortilla soup without the tortilla. And I sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on the top. And when you first get it out, it's kind of more soupy, but I only eat a third of it right now, or sometimes I'll eat half for my first meal, make my first meal the biggest, and then have a quarter for my second and quarter for my third meal. But the first batch is a little soupy. This is when it mostly reminds me of chicken tortilla soup. You can see that steam coming off of it, fogging up the lens. Alright, so that's my first big portion, and I got the other half in there. I'll eat 2/4 of it later. And I put the lid back on. And then after it's done cooking, it has the keep warm thing. I just keep it warm. And the only other thing is I put some grated Parmesan, a little sprinkly doodle. There it is. Delicious and nutritious. Ready for consumption. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright, so that is my Vertical Diet Monster Mash update. I've changed the recipe quite a bit from the first one. And this one's lower calories, but still just as delicious. Alright, hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Take it easy.